In South Africa, in 1994, when the government of Utata Nelson Mandela, the hero of South Africa, the most celebrated man, when his government came into power, leading the ANC, they had promised the people of South Africa they're going to start an initiative where they build houses for poor South Africans, as in like RDP houses. They were going to be doing that for the people of South Africa. Nelson Mandela, during his presidency, he did a lot about it. He did a lot. Of course, as presidency came, the land redistribution and building of houses, RDPs, started like decaying. But today I have one of the EFF members of parliament exposing the ANC government about these things of RDPs.
Nilalele nithule ningangiphenduli. Njenge EFF sizwa okukhulu kumangala ukubona abantu bakithi eSouth Africa special abamnyama indlela abatreatwa ngayo kulelizwe abathe labo. Ngo-1996 kwavela uhlelo lwe-RDP lokwakhela abantu izindlu. Lezi zindlu abazakhayo one room, akunamgwaqo, akunama-toilet, akunagesi, akunamanzi. Okunye okwenziwa nohulumeni wegebengu, nansi into abayenzayo. If kuzowakhiwa indlu, abakwazi ukuthi bathumele osurveyor first. Bayabheka ukuthi kufanele yini leyo ndlu yakhiwe lapho na. Okunye futhi abakwenzile, mangabe siqalwa indlu kwakhiwa, akukho lapho bathumela khona ama-inspector to make sure ukuthi le ndlu lana ezokwakhiwa khona awekho namanzi ngaphansi, alikho yini itshe idwala engaphazamisa le ndlu na. Kwabe sekuthenjiswa abantu ukuthi ke manje ngoba imndeni yanda, izindlu lezi zizobhidlizwa iqale kwabusha, kodwa kaze kwenziwe.
Honorable member. Honorable member, no, your time has expired. Honorable Mama Kaula. Honorable member.
Hi Nizwele, right? Yes, she's not speaking in English. Umama lona ukhuluma a local language, native South African language. If you can't hear the language she's speaking about, what she was saying is that black people were promised by the government that they were going to be building houses for them because somehow they're poor and they don't have the means to build their own houses because the economy. That's the promise even Fikile Mbalula made to the people of Alexandra. Even the president went on and poured more fire and made the same promise to the people of Alexandra, promising 2 million houses. And today, no amount of houses closer to that number have been built. So, she was speaking about that, the corruption involved by these people who are responsible for building these houses. There's corruption involved. And she also speak about these people don't inspect the land where they're gonna build their houses. And maybe when the houses they start being built kancane, they don't come back and finish the houses. They don't inspect the progress of the houses. That's why many houses, many RDP projects have been left there with empty houses. There's no windows. Some have roof, some don't have roof, some don't have electricity, some don't have anything because the people who are responsible for building, they don't come back and finish up the project, inspect how far, how long have you been doing this, how far until you finish. So they don't engage. So that's what she's saying. So she's challenging the corruption involved in this and the incompetency of the people responsible for building this project. They are incompetent. And she's saying, Hamasela labantu laba. They are criminals. They are tagari gangsters involved in this. That's what she's saying. I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm speaking based on what she's saying. But to add on to the conversation, the discussion, I think it's about time black people, black South Africans, we stop waiting for politicians to promise us how we're gonna build houses for you, to promise us how we're gonna build water tanks for you in the township, in the villages where people are poor, and start doing it ourselves. If you know you're rich, man, if you know we pay your mali, why don't you give back to your community? Build a water tank there for everyone for free. Just drill a hole, and then you deal with everything. There's a tank just for your community. You can do it unemali. You're spending 30,000 every day at night. Esantine matlapine konka. Just 2 nights, 1 weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Stay at home, save that money, take it back at home in your village. Build a water tank. You'll go your boiler food the other week. The money you were supposed to boil now, you did something. You can do that. Or maybe people can just do it for themselves and stop waiting for other people to help them. Because no one is coming to save you. Let's be honest. If you're poor, you're more likely to die poor because maybe your child didn't get rich too. Maybe your child didn't get rich when you were still alive. Maybe you didn't work hard enough. Maybe your husband didn't work hard enough. So many people who are born poor, they usually die poor because they don't invest in the changing of their circumstances. So if as black people we can change the mindset, whether if you have it, you give back to the community, or if you have it for your own self, you build your own houses, you drill your own water, you build your own things, whether back at home in Makaya, you do that for yourself, your people, your family, your grandparents, your mother, your father, your children, anyone, than to just wait for the government, just to wait for a government to build a house for you. You see what they're saying, these people are incompetent. They don't even come to check the type of spaces these houses are going to be built. They don't come to even check how is the progress of these houses. They are not involved in the caring. They don't care. So you might as well do it for yourself, because nobody's coming to save you. Nyamuzu mamkhawuluthini uthi hey hayi government lena hayi azitati. So we have to do it for ourselves, our faith. We have to do it for ourselves. If you don't, no one's going to do it for you. You're going to die poor if you're born poor. Because who are you waiting for? For Julius Malema? For President Jacob Zuma? For Floyd Shivambu? For Mbuyiseni Ndlozi? For Fikile Mbalula? Julius oh, come on. You're waiting for them to drill water for you. Drill your own water, bruh. Build your own house, bruh. So that you can have your own pride. Like, guy, you're not going to tell you mengizenzele lento le. Yo, iswamina leswi. Iswamina leswi. You see? So you can have that pride. Wait. Ileka mina la. Imutu wa mina lo. Not borela matilam. So, yeah, bruh. Yeah. Thank you very much.